for firing up a game of Drawful. 3 players? That means 3 full rounds of drawing. Let's get things started. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like square dancing or salami stains. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing! Okay, you have 30 seconds to hit send or your drawing will be lost forever.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, let's get to the good part. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
Gibberish if you have to. Here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
Pick something. All right, who picked what? Nothing's impossible. Now let's take a look at this one. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices. Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
My pants are too pokey.
Cha-ching.
Type in a convincing title now.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Hurry up, typing time is almost over.
5.
Here are your choices.
25. 20. 15. 10.
Pick something.
5.
What did everybody pick?
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Total failure by everybody.
Cha-ching.
Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
I have all your pictures now. These are interesting. Let's take a look. And this one.
55. 50. 45.
Hey!
40. 35. 30. 25. 20.
And here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
20. 15.
And here are your picks.
Ta-da! Cha-ching.
Wow, everybody got that one. I guess we're gonna have to make these harder. Type in your titles now. Here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Everybody messed up. Walk it off. Walk it off. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. What did everybody pick? And if you don't know what improv is, then you clearly haven't been getting all those Facebook invites I've been sending out to come and see my shows. Let's do this drawing thing one last time. Now that I've got all your drawings, it's time for some fun. And now, this.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching.
I should probably be saving these drawings or something.
Cha-ching.
Okay, let's do this again.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
20. 15.
Pick something. Here's everybody's picks.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
All right, well, we're done with that now.
Cha-ching.
Let's take a look at our next piece of art.
55. 50. 45. 40. 35.
And here are your choices.
25.
What did everybody pick?
Cha-ching.
And sometimes everybody gets it right.
Hey!
Standing by for start of game.
Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step
So
in
then
that.
she's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to sign it. She's like, where am I supposed to sign it? On the back, next to the credits? Like a...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and...
We're set.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I can't hear myself. I don't think it's working.
If I could have everybody who thinks they're doing a good job just do better, because...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious.
Okay, we're set.
Attention, the new management has announced their thought for the day. Today's thought for the day from the new management is teamwork. Teamwork or you're fired. Thank you.
Make up the set, please.
But I did it. This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be parts and stuff. 3 players, and not one of you thought to bring me flowers. Nice. Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, no turning back.
Get ready, time for question. 1.
Let's start with Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Not much time left. Players 1 and 2? Sorry, no takebacks. I so wanted you to pick this one. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Pucker up for his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Watch your clock. Players 2 and 3. How do you say, no? Oh, honestly. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the Mechanisance would follow the Mechana Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call, brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Time is short. Players 2 and 3. Player 1. Well, I've seen worse. No, I'll get this. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Here we have Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 3, not much time left. Player 1. Player 2. Cue the swan song. It was begging to be picked. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. I call this one The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2, why don't you take this dis or dat since you need the most help? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Make your selections before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. Alrighty then, here it comes. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire. Arrested for falsely reporting a fuck. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That'll bring an end to our first round. And Player 4 is at the head of the pack. Let's see if they stay there. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And lest you forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, let's get back to it. And now, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Time's a-wasting. Player 2. Can't do anything right, can you? Ready for this? Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 1. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Open wide for Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Watch the clock. Player 2. You may not know how temperatures work. Were you thinking of this one? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Try this on for size. Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Hello? Player 2. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 1. That answer has a hole in it. Say hello to Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Time's running out. Player 2. Hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Player 1. This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Now pay attention. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Here's a good one. I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Watch your time! It's amazing how each of you forgot how to buzz in at exactly the same time. Okay, don't be afraid, but here's a right answer. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Takes the win! Excuse me, Player 3, I need to ask you to curb your dog. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your score I'm smelling? Yes, it is. Now come here, I want you to get a big whiff of this.
You don't know Jack!